Oxford, the city of the educational values and iconic buildings. Its long and fascinating history shaped its landscape and created charming scenery which was and still is inspiration for many. Townscape is the visual appearance of a city. Its two main ideas, sense of place and serial vision, are foundation of this analysis. The map shows the route which was taken to capture and analyze the urban environment of Oxford. The highlighted elements represents concepts of Cullen's interpretation of the city environment. The Tower of the Exeter Chapel is a vertical symbol, the focal point which draw people towards it. The cafe with its tables and signatures becoming occupier of the territory, like it possesses part of the street. The irregularity and variety of the buildings in one place is one of the characteristics of English urban landscape. The place can have different spaces within. On the end of the street, the college building held movement in suspense. It acts as mark of punctuation and closure, next to reveal further way around the curve. The Tell Street gives feeling of different spaces within. Also its end appears to be closed, giving feeling of closure of the place. However, the focal point on horizon suggests further way. The street has its off-streets which builds new excitements for the visual perception. The narrow Bracenose Lane and its tall walls creates a closure and conceptual there. Its end expose the openness of the next place. There is need for pedestrians-only spaces. Physical features as cobbles, floor patterns and levels indicates the motor-free street areas. The Market Street is another off from Tell Street which expose its curves leading to other, not obvious place. The facades of the buildings on the left are irregular in their depths, creating an element of surprise. The further end of Tell Street is surrounded by buildings giving feel of the closure. However, further movement reveals narrow passage between buildings. The narrow passage defines places, is a point from here to there, and from closure to openness. Following the route, we move from the openness of the High Street to the closure of Alfred Street. A typical town is not a pattern of streets but a sequence of spaces created by buildings, said Auden Cullen in his book from 1961. The building on the end of the street facing the way in angle suggests the presence of the space which is not viewable yet. Dynamic curves and blocking view buildings creates an element of surprise and draws balance between closure and continuity. Narrow curved paths leading to unknown encourages to follow them. The end of the Blue Ball Street reveals more movement and vibrancy on its exit. It is the St. Aldgates Street. The functional pattern between the building and pavement capture the spaces are private. The Christ Church is one of the magnificent buildings within Oxford. It draws the observer with its marvellous architecture but also with its several vision structure which build up the excitement and curiosity.